Ugly bastard.
Okay, maybe he doesn't. I was just saying, wasn't I? Maybe he has some kind of an affinity towards wolves, being from the wolf school. After he called on an ugly bastard, somehow I don't think he does. Right, where is the fast travel point here? There it is. So goodbye once again, Novigrad and Velen. Always a pleasure to come back to this hellacious place. But we are now returning to, well, the rather beautiful, lovely, sometimes peaceful, sometimes not so peaceful, Skellige.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers.
Yes, quiet. I'm going to now, hopefully, be greeted with my favourite music. Pretty please. I mean, being greeted with the sound of the rustling leaves, birds singing, is just as nice. There we go. Being greeted with Endrega warriors, not quite so nice. Maybe we can sort of skirt past. I really don't want to be getting myself over bloody worked. Yeah, we should have definitely gone to the barbers. Oh, good grief. Roach, I've done enough running for one day. Can you please take me to Yennefer? Sniff her out. He's a horse dog. Wow. That was a very high level beast. Let's move a bit quicker. Sorry, it's taking me a while. I've just lost track of time.
Mad woman! Mad, I say!
Maybe, but I've got good reason.
I hold Ciri dear too. You know this damn well. But the mask of Orberus is no trifle. Have you any idea what could happen if it is used? Any idea of the consequences?
No, but neither do you. So stop panicking.
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Good! May all Skellige know Yennefer of Vengerberg is a common thief!
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
You can stop shouting now. We're all both just stood here. Yeah, sure you're not overreacting. I think the fact that we've stolen the mask from his chambers or from his laboratory at the feast. Overreacting? I wouldn't say so.
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told you? Might have expected as much. The myth is that Orberus created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Orberus made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise, and flood all the lands and drown the living.
Where do you get this mask?
Sailors from Clan Dimon pulled it from the sea, near the Njord Trench.
Yeah, but how can you be sure this is Urberos's mask?
Its appearance is exactly as described in the myths.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths that are on trial here. It's the thief.
Oh my god, my control pad is completely tangled. You have to bear with me. Well, I've loosened it a little bit. So, yeah, he wants his mask back. Some kind of a myth, portraying eternal doom if it's used. Yeah, I think we're going to stick up for Yennefer on this one. I think we've kept her waiting so long. If we start trying to go against her at this point, we're certainly going to be in the bad books.
On the one hand, a theft. On the other, Ciri's life.
I also care deeply for the girl. I proposed a series of other methods. Yennefer refused to listen. She claimed they would take too long, whereas she needs immediate results. She has always been hot-headed.
True. At least this time she's got a valid reason for it.
Never mind that she might bring... What was that? No. Yennefer's used the mask.
She couldn't wait. Okay, maybe the legend wasn't necessarily a child's fable. What the hell's he doing? Wow, she has caused a bloody storm, literally. What has she done? You keep doing your little chanty thing, I'll be back. Foglets? What the hell is...
Come on!
Oh my god, how many of these things are there? Have you brought these upon us, Yennefer? Ah!
Great.
What are you doing, Yennefer? Look at her just casually walking. Gotcha.
What was that?
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here.
The power of the mask summoned them.
Ermion says the mask might cause a natural disaster.
Fortunate he's here then. He can jump right in, try to tame it.
Realize he won't let this pass.
Oh, I'll survive, somehow.
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Tuh.
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Gonna read my mind.
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
No.
You do it whenever you want anyway.
No harm in it then, is there? Let's go.
He's under the damn thumb, isn't he?
Already found the first spot.
Oh! Yeah, we know about these things, thank you very much. We've got the Mask of Urberos. Follow Yennefer. Okay. Like a little lapdog.
This This is the spot. Put on the mask.
Put on
Any
the
instructions?
mask.
Keep it on until we've seen everything.
Oh.
And don't stray far, until everything's limited range.
Oh, ho, ho, here we go.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved, like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot.
She was in company with somebody. Is that possibly the elf? Remember there was an elf back in... Where was it now? God, it was so long ago. In Velen or something. Oh! Wow, she could...
Ready? Use the mask.
She could deal some damage, man. Far more than Trish ever did. Oh, that Kira felt... The Kira woman.
Watch out!
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
But Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Place is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. Ciri can take care.
Oh my god! She magicked his head off! Do not do that at children's parties.
Don the mask.
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Again?
Chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come.
Like a blooming yo-yo. Back and forward, back and forward. Although yo-yos go up and down.
Well, ready?
Yep.
Use the mask.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely. It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally. The mage who was with Ciri fled too. Know where?
His trace path leads to Velen as well. But the target coordinates of his portal differ from those of Ciri's. The explosion must have disrupted his teleportation.
Ran into Kira Metz in Velen. Coincidence maybe, but she claimed a mage came to her looking for Ciri. Be surprised if it wasn't the same one.
Whoever he is, he grows more interesting by the minute.
Ah, that was it. When we were Kira, when we found the laboratory, Yeah, that was it. It's coming back to me now.
Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased
Oh.
with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us!
Bit of rain.
If someone's death were to help you find Ciri, would you start making human sacrifices as well?
Relax. Storm's died down. You've clearly got things under control.
For now. But who knows what will be a week or two on?
Stop panicking! Here's your mask.
It is worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So,
We think a powerful curse was cast here.
plausible. Considering what happened to the wood, do you know upon whom?
Not yet, but we know Ciri was here. She stepped out of a portal. A mage was with her. Someone chased them. They fought. Ciri was wounded but managed to escape.
Where to?
Velen, probably. The mage opened a portal for her, then he fought her attacker.
Yes? Is that it?
Really, isn't that it? That's quite significant to start with, isn't it?
Got a feeling we found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
Don't go far, Ermion. I don't want to play with a game of Gwent. And whilst you're in a rather furious mood, it'll be a good time to play you, because your mind won't be on the game properly. Right, come on.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can.
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... what do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor. Though the workmanship's unfamiliar.
It's a wild hunt,
Can't
isn't
even
it?
tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild Hunt? I feared as much. First here, then on Hindersfjall. What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
But why?
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins.
'Tis true, she can trace her lineage clear back to Lara Duran, which is why the women in her family have always had extraordinary abilities. But could that truly be so important?
Ciri's exceptional. She travels between places here and other worlds. Space is no obstacle for her.
Huh?
Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her. Speaking of the hunt, mentioned it appeared on Hindersfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Ardskellig. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women, and an old man.
Next stop, Hindersfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
No, we'll see you there, love. We'll keep you waiting about another 2 weeks. I'm just joking.
See you there.
Good luck to you. Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Hold
talk?
your horses. Right, I suppose we shall finish today. I think it's going to be a shorter session today, but we will finish today's session off speaking with Ermion, and then we shall play a game of Gwent with him, because he is one of the main Gwent characters to play here in Skellige, so we're going to get a special card from him. I could really do with that mysterious elf, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that he gives us that. Because as soon as I've got that mysterious elf, I think our deck is pretty much as good as it's going to get for the Gwent tournament in terms of the Northern Realms faction.
What do the druids think of Skellige's new ruler?
Uncrate blood is good blood. Yet Ceres is the first woman to rule Skellige. Ever.
Not everyone's pleased.
There are 7 clans in Skellige. Each would like a king from their own line, but Ceres will manage. She's not as impulsive as Hjalmar. Thinks first, then acts. With Krach as her advisor, she has every chance to be a good queen.
Marvellous.
You were made a Hierophant. Congratulations.
I thank you. The Skellige Circle chose me years ago, about the time when the old disputes between the clans were reigniting.
Job's been mainly politics then.
Aye, but I've not minded. Since time immemorial, the druids have wandered betwixt the clans, keeping endless feuds in check. We care for equilibrium, the balance of all things, not just trout populations and streams. We're lucky the Jarls always valued us as advisors.
The war. Curious to know your opinion.
Well, I believe Emia's chosen a poor time to wage it.
Hard to find any better as I see it, with the North now in disarray.
The North is weak, true. But I've the impression the Emperor is dealing with some domestic strife. Far too much to start a war. Radovid is a madman, but a cunning one. He's certain to take advantage.
Not if he's dead. Now that's a different story. Right, okay. Care for a round of Gwent while these sirens are just flapping around in the background?
Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
Certainly. I got my first deck, years ago, back in Sintra. Proceeded to teach the game to half of Skellige. Why do you ask? Looking to play?
Yes, certainly.
Yeah, glad to play around.
Haven't played Gwent for a long time. We are going to use the Northern Realms. We used the Monsters deck last time I played, I think, and we didn't do very well. And I haven't got any new cards since then, so we'll stick with Old Faithful. And hope for a good draw. Scorch. He's playing Monsters, so Biting Frost is good. Clear Weather is also good. Commander's Horn is also good. A Thaler. I got Thaler from an innkeep somewhere, didn't I? Anyway, Thaler's good. 3 of these. No Siege, though. Might swap you for another Biting Frost. Oh, wow. That was 2 spies. Okay. This is going to be a tough one to win. We don't have a lot of power cards, but we've got 2 spies. So hopefully we'll get some good cards with the spies. Like a decoy. Excellent. And another blue stripes. Excellent. A siege and another spy. Double excellent. Oh yes. All the cards are coming out now. Oh, you have another decoy. Wow. Wow. Do I want to save my frontline fighters until the next round? Because he's going to probably pull out a lot of his frontline fighters now, so I want to use Biting Frost this round if I can. So I think what we'll do is we shall play Vernon. Come on, replay Thaler at me. There we go. That'll do. He's passed. Wow. Okay. If you must, I get 2 more cards, and I get a card for winning the round. So I've got a card advantage, 2 card advantage, and he has to win 2 rounds. There's no way he's gonna win. Surely. And I've got 2 medics that I can't use this round, but can use in the next round if I... Oh yeah, I've got a spy. I can use it. I've got another spy. Perfect. It's 2 Scorches. Oh, this is going to be a walk in the park. I'm just going to let him pull out all of his frontline fighters and then just bloody Biting Frost them. In the meantime... I suppose what I shall do is I shall just get myself ready to do some damage. That's it. Bring them all down. Bring them on in. No problem at all. Now what I do want to try, because somebody told me about this and I didn't know it was possible, I want to try using Dandelion and a Commander's Horn on the same row. But I'll save that right until the very end. So there's no way he can't possibly pass this round because it's going to cost him. It's going to cost him too much to do that. So it's too risky a strategy. I shall play one of my 15-point heroes, Ciri. I can't quite use Scorch yet because he hasn't pulled out a high level card. The highest level card, of course, is a 6. I don't want to pull out another 6 in case he scorches them off, so I suppose I shall have to play. I'll do it now. Kind of wasting these guys because I'm going to frost out the front line anyway, but we've certainly got plenty of other cards to make do with. Right, who's this? Restore a card from your discard pile to your hand. Ooh, that's a handy little trick. You could put a spy back in his hand. Oh, right, worth bearing that in mind. But I'm just going to keep forcing him to play more cards. So what I'm going to put... in fact, what I'm going to do is actually scorch off a couple of his 10-pointers. Now he's going to put a card back into his deck. And it looked like he put... I can figure out which one he put in his deck by looking at the pile again. It looked like he put the spy back in. No, he hasn't. What did he put back in his deck? I could put down another 6-pointer now because he's got 8 points on the board, so that's fine. What I should have done, and I was rather foolish then, I should have scorched off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 pointers. He's now defended against that by putting down a 10-pointer. Bloody hell. Never mind. Here comes another spy. Well, there was 2 spies in the deck. Right. I've got to be careful here because 8 cards apiece. You son of a beasting. Even if I don't win this round, I just gotta try to keep him playing. Right. He's got a 14-pointer on the board, so I can now use this. So if I scorch off his 14 pointers, it opens up my 12 pointers to be scorched off by him, so I don't want that to happen. Might as well play that. Alright. I'm going to use Yennefer. Right, what do I want to do? I'm keeping this till the end, just in case we go to a final round unexpectedly. Right, I am going to try it. Can I double? Double? Ah, I can only double Dandelion. I can't double the other ones that have been doubled. Right, that makes sense. Okay. I've got 3 points. I've got a Clear Weather, a Scorch, which is going to open me up to attack with another Scorch if he uses it. A Biting Frost, which I could use now. He's already used one Clear Weather. Has he got another one? I forgot about that bit. And I can't Scorch now. I can't Scorch because it's going to Scorch off my 10 points. I can't use Clear Weather because it will help him, and I don't want to use that in case we go to a final round, so I'm going to have to pass. I really screwed up this. I could have won far easier than this. I could have won far easier than this. Phew. Wow. We win, but it could have been easier if I'd have actually got the tactics right. But a win is a win.
Lovely. Congratulations. You've a good deck, but it could use a bit of supplementation. Here, take this card.
Thanks.
You've a knack for it. So much so you ought to challenge Krach.
Woo!
I gave him his deck, introduced him to the game. But the pupil has surpassed his master. There's also Grimaced, a vile character, but undeniably talented.
A Leshen. Oh man. Not the card I was hoping for. And it looks like that Yennefer stopped to watch the game because she only teleported away after we'd finished. Think Geralt impressed her with his card playing skills? Somehow, I don't think so. Right, it's 7 o'clock. Good place to end it, I think. The hell is that thing running around? Ugly thing, ugly cretin. Anyhow, join me next time when we shall be doing something in Skellige. What will we be doing in Skellige? I'm not quite so sure. Could meet Yennefer, but why would we want to rush to her beck and call? Ciri, perhaps. Yeah, maybe. But, well, as we've just heard, there are some more people to play. Kraken Crate, we'd love to play a game with him. Grimaced is an alchemist, I think, that we're helping at the minute. So, kind of interesting. There are some side quests as well. And there's also a Witcher contract, which is now coming to our level range. Some treasure hunts too, so there's tons to keep us busy, but I'll take a long look next time and rack my brains. I think we might just continue with the main quest a little bit longer, but yeah, to find out what we will be doing, join me next time. See you soon.